Hi there, this is my cat vlog. Kitty's right behind me. So this is the fourth episode, but what I'm doing is I'm just going to share some stories about my cats, talk about my cats. I could talk about them all day because they're so cute. I have two boys, a bonded pair we rescued, and two girls, bonded pair we rescued, and they all look the same, which is so funny. Where's Elmo? Good girl. Here she comes. Oh, she's going underneath me. Good girl, Selma. So, today I thought I would talk about the joys or the about having outdoor cats. A little bit more about this. So when we first got them, the shelter especially told us don't do it. You know, their life expectancy goes way down. Meaning how many years they live, not how much they enjoy life. But yeah, the shelter really didn't want us to do it, and like all my neighbors, everyone I talked to, they always just said like, aren't you worried about wildlife and coyotes and stuff? Like everybody I talked to literally like reinforced this idea that it was too dangerous. But we did it anyway. The boys, we got them when they were 3, and it was very obvious they hadn't been outside. The shelter told us that they found them living in a car, someone with them, I guess. Living with someone in a car, and there was 8 other cats with them. So they all got brought to the shelter. And our boys, this is Joe, he's one of the ones I'm talking about. They'd already been at the shelter for like over 3 months, so yeah, we're happy to have them. So anyway, when we brought them back home, they weren't like interested in the door, like they weren't like itching to go outside, so we knew that they hadn't been outdoor cats. So, you know, we made sure they were really comfortable with us. It was so funny. Even though they weren't kittens, it's a little bit cold. I might have to do a short video today. It's very windy. It was so windy last night. Oh my gosh, the boys were out. The girls stayed in, but the boys were out pretty late, and they were like, thankfully they were staying close, because I always thought they were scared of the wind. I mean, because why I say that is because every time I see them, they're like, oh, oh, when the wind's going, they, you know, you can't hear if something's coming up, like a car or another animal. It's more dangerous when it's windy. But last night the boys were having so much fun, like running around like crazy. It was so funny. The girls just like made some noise. I hope they're, oh, they still are. Let me go check on them. Girlies! So, oopsie. What are you doing, Lulu? What are you doing, little bunny? Whoa! She's coming over. Hi, Lulu. Anyway, last night, it was so funny. They were running around. I have a really funny story specifically about how these are outdoor cats. Whoa! There goes Zoe. I'll wait till the end to tell that one. But what I was saying is that when we first got the boys, they were running around like, have you guys seen that video where there was like this woman laying in bed? It's like the middle of the night. She had a video camera on her for some reason, and her cat just like runs across the bed on top of her like crazy, and she wakes up and she's like, "You crazy crazy cat. She's yelling at it. I was like, ew, why do you our cats, even though they're 3 years old, they weren't kittens. When we first got them home, they were running around. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. We live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so it's not like a huge place. We have like desks in our living room, and they were like running circles around our desks and running, darting back and forth. I thought it was great. I mean, for me, what that showed was that they were comfortable, they were letting loose. I mean, they'd been locked in a cage for over 3 months at the shelter. So of course I was happy they were like getting energy out and going a little crazy. The girls did that too. I mean, they were kittens, but yeah, when we first got them, they were running around after they got comfortable, after the boys got used to them, which that can be for another video if you're interested. But anyway, so my story today was about being outdoor cats. So here's the piece I was holding on to. Last night we went to bed, and I pull back the sheets, and guess what is right there on had been probably sitting. There was a lizard in the bed. I pull back the sheets and it's right there. Thankfully it stayed still. So I call Zachary, I'm like, Zachary, come quick. And thankfully it just like easily brushed into a cup and we put it outside. But it's just like, that's part of the joys of having outdoor cats. They will bring in the wildlife. Just not even a week ago, Zoe, who's our best hunter, she brought in this big mouse into the house, in her mouth, alive, and then she lets it go, and then it like runs away from her and she grabs it again. And so she brought this live mouse into the house. Like, our bedroom isn't like cookie cutter perfectly, like nothing on the floor, so she's like in the corner by my clothes and like letting this mouse go. So thankfully this time it worked out nicely. I was able to, she had it in her mouth, and then I was able to like shoo her out the door. We have a door in our bedroom. But it doesn't always work out that way. Anyway, that's my stories for today. Thanks so much for watching. And again, this video is just stories about my cats, finding other people who love kitties. This is Joe. Yeah, Mr. Joe. I don't know why he just ran over here. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.